Hi there, and welcome to Gauntlet's Race Mod, the installation video for nexusmods.com. So, if you have found the mod and you want to install it, you are probably at this page at nexusmods.com. Otherwise, go to Nexus Mods, find Galactic Civilizations 3, and yeah, find Gauntlet's Race Mod. Once you're here and you want to install it, you go to Files. From here, you'll have a bunch of files that you can download. These old versions, don't touch, don't bother with. They're there for archival purposes. You really shouldn't use any of the older versions if you can help it. So instead, there's always going to be one main file, and you just click on it to start downloading, and that will save this as a zip file to either your downloads folder or your desktop, like I have done. Once you have that zip file, go ahead and open it up, and just extract the main folder to your desktop. As you can see, I have done. Once that step is done, you can toss the zip file. You can just get rid of it. There we go. Then open this folder and keep it handy. So there. In this folder, you have a README, and then you have files that need to go under your games directory, and then files that need to go under my games. So let's start with that. We'll open up my games-galciv3. Okay, this is what we're going to need. You now need to go to your Start menu, to Documents, to My Games, find Galciv3, and here we are. And from this point, all you have to do is click these and drag them over, and when it asks you to merge the folders, just say yes. Now, I've already installed the mod, so I'm going to cancel, but just say yes, and you shouldn't have any requests to replace any files. You're not replacing any files if this is a clean installation. So go ahead and hit cancel. And so once you're done, and you've done that, if you look under the mods folder, you should have a mod called GRM. In that, there's a couple of folders with some files. Woohoo! If you look under the designs folder, your custom designs are in here as well as Gauntlet's Race Mod files now. Gauntlet's Race Mod adds 1,428 design files. That's not that many ships. It's actually about 1/3 of those are ships, so it's like 300 or something. Yeah, it's a lot of files, but don't worry, it doesn't take up much space. I think all of these is like 6 megabytes. Then, under the Factions folder, you should have 13 custom race files, 24 portraits, 24 foregrounds, 29 backgrounds, and 20 logos. This is as of version 1.3 of Gauntlet's Race Mod. If you're watching this video and I've moved past this, well, I'm sure I'll be adding more content, so that's totally possible. But if you are on version 1.3, that's how you can verify you did get every little file. Okay, so with that done, we can close this folder, and we can back to this area. And now we're going to install the game directory files. Once you open that, you'll see you have a folder called Designs. Go ahead to your Start menu again. You need to find Galactic Civ's installation directory. Now, for the most part, that's going to be pretty easy. You go to your computer, C drive, Program Files 86, find Steam, go into Steam Apps, Common, Galactic Civilizations 3, and then you have a folder named Designs. You can just click and drag this and merge it into here just like we did before. And in this case, just so you can see, the only files we're adding are in a folder called Startup, and they happen to be the object files of some ships, so that when you're looking at our ship sets, you can preview the ship. Unfortunately, you do have to install these files into the game's main directory, not the mod folder, in order to get the previews to happen. Now, if you really don't want to do that for whatever reason, it's not necessary to make the mod work. It's just you won't be able to see the pretty ships when you're selecting your ship style. So I'm sure you can eventually imagine them, but it does really make it a pain in the ass to figure out what paint scheme you want to use with your different ships. Once that is all done, you're done installing, and all you have to make sure of is that Galactic Civ 3's options has enable mods checked off. Assuming that's done, you're good to go. And when you launch the game, you will have about 13 custom races to play with, and more minor races, and more color schemes, and portraits, and logos, and backgrounds. So thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the mod. If you are, please, please, please endorse it on nexusmods.com or any other source site that the mod is available from. Thanks so much, and good luck. Oh, one last note. Two last notes. One, if you are installing this mod and you have had a previous version, uninstall the previous version first. Really should have said that at the beginning of the video, but hey, whatever. It'll also be written everywhere in the instructions. And number two, thank you so much. Thank you so much. As of right now, we are over 500 downloads on the Nexus mod site, and I am really, really happy about that. And let's hit 1,000. All right. Thanks, guys.